Hi guys, so I have a book haul slash in my mailbox for you. I have about 10 books to show you, plus some things that are a little bit different. They are book related but they're not books. So first of all is something that I was sent from Chicken House. They sent me this, sent me one of these I should say, either, I can't remember, I think it was at the beginning of the year or end of last year. And it's basically their upcoming titles for the next few months. I don't know when the months start. But yeah, they basically send you like a press release, but it's like a poster. I don't know what material this is, but it's not paper. And then it basically has the blurb, the release date and everything on it about the author. And so that one is Dream on Amber, Where the Rock Splits the Sky, Taken, Fire and Flood. I really like this one, Killing Butterflies. It's a really pretty cover. Because they have like a gloss, the glare is going to be pretty bad, but they're really, really pretty. Brave, which has quite an interesting cover. Secret, My Brother's Secret even. There we go. Valentine Joe. The Glass Bird Girl. Lobsters, A Socially Awkward Love Story. Flashes. And then there's a couple that aren't printed on the gloss feed. And The Extraordinary Education of Nicholas Benedict. So I really, really like those. I love that if you then really love the book, you have something that you could put on your wall as a poster. And they are from January to June 2014. So between January and June, those books are released by Chicken House here in the UK. And then the other thing that I have to show you is so cool. I'm really, really pleased that this arrived back in, must be June, July. Bloomsbury and Hooked on Books, which is part of Bloomsbury, said that if you pre-ordered Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas, the sequel to Throne of Glass, and you sent them proof that you pre-ordered it, I think it was it 1,000 or 10,000 people? I'm not sure. It was either 1,000 or 10,000 people. You would receive a signed print if you were in that group of people that pre-ordered it. And my signed print arrived the other day, and it came in like an envelope and everything, and I have backed it, mounted it and framed it, so I'm not sure how the glare is going to be, but this is how I just have it mounted on black and then framed in a clip frame. Yeah, the glare is pretty bad, but you can see it has Selena there and Sarah J. Maas's signature here, and this is basically the cover for book 2, and it's absolutely amazing. It's such a beautiful print, which you can't really see very well, but it's so nice. I was so just amazed that this arrived, and it's going on my wall. I absolutely love this so much. I actually already have a poster of Throne of Glass on my wall. If you can see this, this shelf here, it's just on that wall, which you can't see, but it's just above that pink little frame, just up. I don't know why I'm going to such pains to show it to you, because you can't see it. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing, and I love that so much. Still haven't read Crown of Midnight. My expectations are so high. Haven't got to it yet, but I will get there. I will get there. So on to the actual books in this book haul. The first one that I received for review is from HarperCollins, and it's Allegiant by Veronica Roth. This obviously came out in October. They had some supply issues with the review copies and stuff, but they said don't worry, we'll get one to you. And so this arrived like the 22nd of November, I think. So it did get here. So I still haven't read Insurgent, but I am hoping to get to it really soon, now that obviously the final book's out and I can get straight on to this one. I heard mixed things about it, have tried to avoid as many spoilers as possible, but we shall see. The next book that I have is from Little Brown, and it's Curtseys and Conspiracies by Gail Carriger. This is the sequel to, oh my god, I can't remember what it's called, Etiquette and Espionage, there we go, which is her young adult spin-off series from her adult steampunk series. Alexia Tarabotti novels, Parasol Protectorate. So I love the covers to this series. I heard a lot of mixed reviews on the first book, which I still haven't picked up. But yeah, I've heard mixed things about the series, mostly that it's slow. But we shall see. This came out on the 5th of November. I'm really loving that cover. The more I look at it, the more I like it. Then from Penguin, I have Champion by Marie Lu. This is the third book in her Legend trilogy. I recently read Legend, read it in November. Liked it. You guys know I have a love-hate relationship with dystopian. Obviously this isn't my wrap-up video. By the time this haul goes up, my November wrap-up will be up. So if you want to know my thoughts on Legend, you know, you'll have seen the wrap-up video. But I liked the series enough to continue with it, but not my favourite dystopian novel that I've read. But then that. Then from Hodder, I have an advanced reader's copy of Witchfinder by Ruth Warburton. This is not part of her Witch and Winter trilogy. It's a historical novel. I think it's set in like the same, it's still with witches and stuff, but this is part of a spin-off that's set before, and it's set in London in the 1800s. This cover, I hope they keep this as the final cover because it's so pretty, guys. I love this. I love this way more than the covers for her A Witch and Winter trilogy. This has much better cover. It's really, really stunning. And it reminds me, the plot of it reminds me a bit of Angel by L.A. Weatherly. In that it says, witches killed Luke's parents and he is determined to avenge their death by becoming a witch hunter. He must prove his loyalty and pick a name from the Book of Witches to track down and kill a witch within a month or face death himself. Luke picks Rosa Greenwood, a young witch girl who is almost impossible to kill. So in Angel you have Alex, who's sent to kill Willow, but when he gets there he finds that, you know, he falls in love with her, he can't kill her, and she's something a bit different. So it reminds me of that, so I do quite look forward to reading this if it's anything like Angel. Then the last book that I have for review is also from Hodder, and I didn't request this. This just showed up completely unexpected, and I had no idea what it's about. And it's Roomies by Sarah Zar and Tara Altebrando, and it looks like this. And as far as I can make out, it's about two girls who are going to be roommates, and they're talking to each other before they actually meet. It's before they go off to college, and they found out they're going to be roommates. So they're talking to each other before they actually meet. And this comes out on the 2nd of January. And it's about them becoming friends, and you can see by the cover they're obviously two very different people. So it seems like it could be really, really interesting. So yeah, there's that. Then I have a book that was very kindly sent to me from Elise and her books. She is really, really nice. She put a picture on Twitter or Instagram, whichever one it was, of books that she was donating to charity. And I saw this book in her pile, and so I said, how was it? Because I'd seen a lot about it, so I just wanted to ask her opinion of it. And she said that it has a shocking ending and that she'd be happy to send it to me if I wanted her to. And I was immensely grateful to Elise. So yep, she sent it to me and it arrived safely. And it's The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. So, strange cover. I love the sheen that it has to it. Really like that. And it's about these kids, or like young adult teenager type, that have developed these abilities, and people have become scared of them, so they try to round them up and put them into camps. So it seems really, I've heard really, really, really good things about it. A lot of people have been reading the sequel lately, so if this is as good as I've heard, then I really hope to pick up the sequel soon. But thanks so much to Elise for sending that to me. It was really sweet. Then I bought a few books. Firstly, from the Works, they had this and it was only £2.99, and that's Fever by Lauren DeStefano. I've heard a lot of mixed things about the series. I have yet to read it. I have Wither on my shelf, which I picked up quite a long time ago. But this matches my edition of the first book. The same sort of size and everything. So I was really pleased to pick this one up. Love the covers to the series. They're so good. Then I bought Daylighters by Rachel Caine. This is book 15 in the Morganville Vampire series. This is the last book in the Morganville Vampire series. It's quite a beastly series at 15 books long. I'm up to I think I'm up to book 6 or 7. So I've got a lot of reading to do in that series. But now that I know, it's finished, I don't have to worry, so much about keeping up with it. I can just, read the next book, read the next book, read the next book. If that makes sense. I don't have to think, oh, another one's coming out, another one's coming out. That probably makes no sense to any of you, and I'm sorry. But yeah, love the covers. They look amazing. I'm really pleased that I have all the books in the matching editions. They look the best on the shelf. They really, really do. And then I also picked up Terminated by Rachel Caine, which is book 3 in her revivalist novels. This is an adult series by her. Haven't started it yet, but it's about a woman that worked as a mortician, and this pharmaceutical company have manufactured a drug that can basically make zombies, and it's all about, well, like it says, revivalists, which is a very hard word to say apparently. So yeah, really glad that I picked that up so I can start that series with Rachel Caine, because the Morganville Vampires is such a big series. I didn't want to start any of her other series while smack bang in the middle of her Morganville series. I'd rather read the Morganvilles than read her other series. And now obviously that the Morganvilles have finished, that's a much more achievable goal than it was before. So yeah. And then lastly, I picked up Daughter of the Forest by Juliette Marillier. This is a book I've wanted to read for a really, really long time. It's sort of a fantasy, fairy tale-esque series. I've actually already ordered the second book because I just know I'm gonna love this. I don't feel there's a reason why I shouldn't. I hate that I can only get it in mass market paperback. I hate that. Really, really despise that. I want a really beautiful copy of it, and I can only find a mass market paperback, which is actually rather devastating. But it does, it's I know inside that it's the book that matters and not the cover or the edition, but yeah. Basically, it's about a girl called Saucier. I think it's how you say Saucier, not entirely sure. She's the 7th child of a Lord of Seven Waters, and her brothers are cursed. and I think it's her father is bewitched, and basically her brothers end up cursed, and she ends up unable to speak, and she has to try and save her brothers. It's very complicated, but sounds amazing. Can't wait to read it. By the time this haul goes up, you know, I might have started reading it. Who knows? I feel like I might read this over Christmas. So we'll see. So that's everything, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you read any of these or like the sound of any of them, please let me know down below, because I'm really interested to know what you guys think sounds good. And thanks so much for watching, and happy reading, guys.